Yeah, I'm unmuted. I'm ready to go. Yep. Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to Swain Memorial Stadium and Boyce Dietz Field here to see the Maroon Devils take on the visiting Franklin Panthers. Swain will start with kickoff. Early control of the ball. Franklin wins control, but Swain's looking to switch sides of the ball. Got a runner up the side, but Franklin quickly adjusts. Good little give and go there, but Franklin comes up with it. Early on, you can see Swain there trying to take advantage of the switching of the field. Very often, if the ball's on one side of the field, all your players have kind of congregated to that side, and when you win possession, you can take advantage of that and switch that field to the other side, switch the ball to the other side of the field, and maybe have a player that's got a little more space. Obviously, in soccer, space equals time. The more space you got between you and a defender when you got the ball, the more time you have to do something with it. It's going to be a throw-in for Swain. Having a hard time with these numbers, especially on the far side of the field. I'll do the best I can, and I apologize for not getting some names in when I should. We'll obviously try to get the names on any goals and outstanding plays. Franklin's taking an early shot. It's going to be wide right. Swain will have a goal kick. Cameron Phillips will be taking the goal kick for Swain. He boots it out to the right side. Franklin quickly regains control. Franklin takes the shot and off the Cameron's fingers into the goal. 37 minutes and 59 seconds into the first half, and Franklin will take the lead. It's really it's dangerous to give that possession up at that point in the field, especially when you first have the ball or when you are when you're taking a goal kick. You have possession, so you're spreading your players out as much as you possibly can. So again, they have more space, more time with the ball, and if you lose possession real quick, it can be in a tough situation because defensively, the first thing you want to do in defense is compact the field. That's going to go out of bounds. Good opportunity on the right-hand side there for Swain. Luke Van Hook looks to be the keeper for Franklin. He'll play the ball out. Starting lineup for your Swain Maroon Devils at keeper, double zero, Cameron Phillips. Number 2, Clayton Schuler's sophomore. Phillips is a senior, by the way. Number 8, Gavin Rowland is a senior. Number 9, Max Wilmot is a sophomore. Watching the play here on the near side of the field. And a big switch, which Franklin will round up there. Trying to get a way to take the shot. Swain doing a good job. Swain wins the ball there. Didn't exactly hit the pass we wanted to, but Swain doing a good job controlling it. Oh, got the pocket picked, but there's a foul involved. So Swain will have a free kick right there. Number 10, Matthew Gray. Matthew's got 2 goals on the year. He's a senior. Number 12, Landon Matz, also a senior, has 6 goals on the year. Number 17, Oliver Reyes is a sophomore. Number 20, Owen Craig, has 1 goal on the year. He's a junior. Number 22, Brendan Lanning is a sophomore. Number 30, Spencer Rowland is a senior. And number 40, Cannon Helpman is a senior. Swain is 0-6 on the season, trying to notch a win here. Long shot taken wide right. Swain seems to have come close to as far as time of possession, although I think the area of possession has been more in Swain's third of the field, middle third and Swain's third. Swain has not had any possession on their attacking third into Franklin territory. Goal kick. Right into the center circle. It was won initially by Franklin. Oh, Swain takes the ball here. Trying to play up behind the Franklin defense. Race to the ball with the keeper, and he does a great job sliding into that and placing his body in a position to shield the goal at the same time. Nice play by Cameron Phillips. Swain here with a good opportunity. Brandon Matz. Matthew Gray steals the ball, tries to. He's running it down, continues working it. Clayton Schuler with a attempt there to win back possession. Owen Craig passes the ball back to the sweeper. They're actually, I'm not sure if it's not really a sweeper position, but central defender. That was Cannon Helpman back there, that central defender. Franklin doing a good job spreading the field. Again, if you'll watch, like I was saying, when they win the ball, either team, they try to spread the field out. I've mentioned this before on either the boys or the girls broadcast. The high school fields are notoriously narrow, and for this age group, the boys, they should be playing on a field that's much wider. Even the girls, I mean, they should be playing on a wider field as well, and that helps you and allows you to spread the field and use that to your advantage. Throw in for Franklin. Franklin playing the ball in the middle. Tried to get a win there. Should be a goal kick. Oh, nope. The assistant referee motioned for a goal kick, but the center referee is going with the corner kick, and when it comes right down to it, it's his opinion that matters. I was coaching a game once, and referee blew the whistle, and I told him, my watch says there's still 10 minutes left in the game, and the referee told me real quick, your watch doesn't matter. So the center referee is the end all. Another corner kick by Franklin, be an in-swinger, which means a right-footed. He's going to play it right at the 6-yard box. Swain wins the battle in the air and plays it out. That was last touched, obviously, by Swain. I was hoping maybe we had a last touch by. Oh, we should have a foul there, and we do. It's going to be a free kick for Swain. Matthew Gray's going to line up to take the kick. He's going to try to find Landon Matz. Cleared out of the back by Helpman. Got a foul. Be another free kick by. Oh, I'm sorry. It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Swain. Yes, there was it looks like an indirect kick for Swain in the box. Was not quite watching exactly what was happening at the time. Touched. Played to the end line. Shots taken, and the goal scored. Swain ties it up. Schuler with the goal for Swain. 30 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half and levels this game. It's 1-1 with 30 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half, and Franklin now taking the kick, and I've never really understood that, the long kickoffs on the referees. Not exactly sure what's happening here, but Swain has the throw in nonetheless. Throws it in up the field. First touch done bounds by Franklin. Franklin working their way up. Swain trying to clear the ball out of the back. Franklin doing a good job maintaining possession, trying to get the shot, and it's up high and wide right. Be a goal kick for Swain. Owen Craig taking the goal kick. And he puts that all the way beyond half field. Landon Matz making a run on the ball, trying to come out with it. There, doesn't quite. Swain maintains possession. We get it to Matz. Flurry of shots and activity in front of the goal for Swain, but unable to get off a clean shot. Swain still trying to maintain or win possession back. Going to have another substitution. Oliver Reyes will be coming out, and Gavin Rowland will be coming in. Looks like we jumped the gun on the throw in. May have to do that again. Throw in coming up. Finds Gavin Rowland right there at the 12-yard box. Franklin switching ends of the field with the ball and putting the ball in Swain territory. Helpman trying to work this ball out. Across back. Trying to get the shot off. Shot taken, but it's high. Long passes and switching the ends of the field like that they really work to your advantage if you have the speed to beat the other team. If your attackers are much faster than their defenders, but Franklin, that was unlike what they had been playing. Mostly they had been playing a control type attack where they were working the ball in. Franklin centering the ball. Spencer Rowland providing defense there. Shot taken, just high. Franklin is getting quite a few shots off. They're not high percentage shots, but it sure would be nice from the Swain point of view, if we could play the ball or play the game a little bit more in the center third or our attacking third field. Owen Craig with the goal kick again, well past half field, the right side. Landon Matz over there fighting. Going to wind up with a Swain throw in. Looks like Matthew Gray's going to take the throw. He's looking for Gavin Rowland right in the middle of the field, but it gets intercepted by Franklin. Ball played up to the right-hand corner. Going to go out for a throw in for Franklin. The more these guys can play together, a lot of times, well, sometimes you'll see a ball and you wonder, who the heck was he passing or kicking that ball to? And you get in a point where during a style of play that you play, you know that someone is supposed to be in a given area. Just like we were talking about, you spread the field when you're in the attacking. Oh, nice play by Cameron Phillips to put that ball out. When you're attacking, well, let's see what happens here. Throw in for Franklin. Tries to center it across. It's not happening yet. Not happening again. And had to be taken with the left foot, that shot did, and it didn't seem like he was a primarily left-handed player the way it was taken. There, nice play there to foil the attack. There's a ball centered, and I don't know if these guys have been practicing for football field goals or what, but fortunately Franklin's riding them kind of high. But anyway, what I was talking about on the attack, you just expect somebody to be there. That's your style of play. If you have it on the left side and you win the ball in the back, you're expecting that outside midfielder possibly to be there on the right side, making a run or ready to make a run up that right side. So you switch the field and try to get it to him. So sometimes you'll play that ball up there, and it looks like the player that took the pass was, not thinking or in left field, or so to speak. But actually, if all things had been right, there would have been someone in that position. Anyway, back to the play. Franklin's going to win the ball. Play it up the left-hand side, but no. These fields very often, you'll see when you try to play them up on the sides, the fields often have a crown in them, and that ball will roll up that sideline, and what you would think should go straight on down the sideline. It'd be kind of like a pool table with the edges sagging a little bit. The ball rolls off the edge sometimes. Got a substitution for Franklin here. The starters for the Franklin, I'll go through that. Luke Van Hook is in goal. Noel Riviera Villa is number 1. He's a senior. Oh, Franklin with a shot and a goal. Bad luck on a bad bounce there for Swain. He just followed through on after his shot, and the ball came back and hit him and rolled in. That's going to make it 2-1. Franklin with 22 minutes, about almost halfway through this first half, 22 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first half. Aaron Jennings is a junior, number 4. Ulysses Pedron Perez, number 7, is a junior. Watching the play for a minute here. Number 8, Isaiah Roots, is a senior. Franklin, again, working the ball into dangerous territory. Another opportunity for Franklin, and it hits the left-hand post. Now Swain clears it out. Ooh, nice little flick-on try there by Landon Matz, I believe, and he unfortunately flipped it right into the Franklin player's face. A little too much there by Matthew Gray, and it's going to be a free kick for Franklin. Graham Caldwell, number 9, is a sophomore. Ian Camacho Mendoza, number 10, is a sophomore. Christian Chavez, Shot by Franklin, wide left. Christian Chavez is a senior, number 11. Josiah Mascora is a sophomore, number 14. Evan Tripp, number 17, is a senior. And Chaden Pavia, number 18, is a junior. It's your starting lineup for Franklin High School Panthers. Owen Craig played that goal kick out for Swain. One by Swain now, if we can hold on to. Good pursuit by. Shot taken, wide left. Franklin's starting to control the possession a little here now, a little obvious control of possession, and I mentioned before it's less tiring to possess the ball and move it around than it is to chase after a team that possesses it. So certainly be in our best interest if we could win some and hold some possession here. The right idea there. Matthew Gray. Shot taken, scooped up nicely by Cameron Phillips in the goal for Swain. He'll bring it out to close to the 12-yard, into the 12-yard box and punt it out. That punt's going to carry past the half line. First touched by Franklin. Franklin gives a couple of give and goes, the combinations there. Nice touch. It's going to be out on Swain, be a throw in for Franklin. We're just under the halfway point of this first half. 19 minutes and 38 seconds left. Scores 2-1. Franklin. Franklin with a throw in coming up. And that goes to Cameron Phillips. He punts the ball out, and again, first touched by Swain. Something to kind of watch for when you're playing, or as a coach I watched for, is on any of those free kicks, the long free kicks, goal kicks, punts, free and any other free kicks taken in the course of play. You want your team to touch the ball first as many times as possible, either in the air with a header or however that happens. If it's sometimes it's played short, just if you have a possession type team that'll maintain possession, which like Franklin's been doing here, they may not take long free kicks. They may play it out short and count on their ability to hold possession. Swain's been playing long, but when you play long, what you really like is for your team to be getting that first touch, especially if the person that makes that first touch has some support. Either you can chest it down to them or head it down to another player if you're not able to bring it down yourself. Obviously, if it's a high trajectory kick, you're going to have some pressure on you right away when you touch it. So centered right to the middle. Nice header by Franklin, but it goes wide right. So let's watch it on this one. Looks like Matthew Gray is going to be taking the kick. Now, part of this is on him to try to find somewhere where we're at, and then part of it is on our receiving side to see who's going to touch the ball first. And Franklin touched the ball first there. We'd like to get there to where we're touching that ball first. And at the very least, challenging the player who is touching it if they touch it. That should be off of Franklin for a Swain throw in. Looks like Cannon Helpman coming over to take the throw in for Swain. He's looking down the line, looking for Matthew Gray. Matthew kind of shielded out a player, but we were unable to get the touch on it. Well brought down by Franklin. That's a top class trap and shoot there. It's going to make it 3-1 Franklin, with 17 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half. That was a very nice first touch by the Franklin player. Was able to drop the ball at his feet in a position where he was still running in on it and able to take the shot. pretty much uncontested to put that ball away. Coming into the game for Swain is number 25, Kyle Wynn. Matthew with a little miscommunication there. And Cameron comes up to save the day and scoop it up. Going to punt it out. See who touches this ball first. Oh, well, Franklin definitely touched it first there. Might be a little confused by some whistles you hear. I don't know if you can pick those up or not on the broadcast, but one of I imagine junior varsity, one of our football teams is practicing over on an adjacent practice field. So don't be confused by that. Number 19, David Riddle coming in for Franklin on a substitution. Throw in for Franklin. Nice play. Played out by Franklin. Anytime you pressure him to do that and just play it out of bounds, that means that you've kind of got a one-up on him for the moment. Nice defense over there. I think that was Max Wilmot maybe on that defense. If it's number 9, I'm having a hard time with these numbers. And there's going to be a throw in here for Swain. Spencer Rowland was playing that ball over this way when it was played out by a Franklin player. Helpman to throw the ball in on the near side for Swain. Nice throw in. We get the touch first there. That's good. That was played out again by Franklin. Matthew Gray's going to throw the ball in on the near side now. We're in the middle third of the field here. Looking for a friendly. And that was first touch by Franklin. Franklin switches field, going to that far side or left side for them. And he finds number 1, which is, I think that was number 1. I must be looking at it wrong. No, number 1, Noel Rivera Villa. Shot taken. And this one will go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Swain. Be a substitution for David Rubio coming in for the Panthers. Ulysses Pedron Perez taking a little break. Be a goal kick for Swain. Looks like Owen Craig taking that, and yep, first touch by Franklin. Going to be a shot here with the right, and he, again, hitting high. High and wide right a little bit, thankfully. Owen Craig again with the free kick here, the goal kick. Nice long goal kick. Yeah, but it'll go out of bounds on the right-hand side. He was trying to find Landon Matz over there on the right-hand side. Be a substitution for Franklin. Charlie Robles coming into the game, or Robles. Throw in for Franklin. Headed out nicely over there. The Swain defense. See what we get for a throw in here. He throws it into. Yeah, we're fouled on the play, so it'll be a free kick for Swain. Again, 12 and a half minutes left in this first half. Franklin's got a 3-1 lead right now. Franklin scored first early in the game. Swain leveled the score, and then Franklin's had 2 unanswered goals since. Finally get the sun peeking through, which we had been being spared of. I'm sure it looks good on the field with the long shadows and the sun coming, but we're looking right into it over here. Drop back to the Swain right defender. Nice pass, finds Landon Matz. Owen Craig come up to defend. Helpman on the defense there. Shot taken, but played well by Phillips. Nice throw. We touch it first. Good job. Matt Gray touches it. Nice ball leading. It's a foot race with 3 people. Hoping maybe to get a foul call there, but we did not. We are going to have a injured player, though, on the play. We're going to take a break here for just a moment, and we'll be back and continue momentarily. All right, we're back. Had an injury timeout there. Looks like when we resume play here, we will resume with a drop ball. I think it's going to be uncontested by Franklin, it looks like, and he'll drop it, and Swain will start with possession of the ball. It's a courtesy thing in soccer that you see all the time. If Swain had possession of the ball when it happened, usually that would happen on a drop ball. The rule says it's a drop ball, and really by the letter of the law, Franklin could come in and contest it and try to win the drop ball, but soccer is very good about, at all levels, about the courtesies of who had possession of the ball whenever the play was stopped. very often in soccer, you'll see a team, if there's an injury on the field, the team will play it out of bounds. They'll either play it out of, they'll play it out of bounds on purpose. And if you play the ball out of bounds when you had possession and play restarts, the other team has a throw in, they will usually, in most cases, they'll throw the ball back to your defense and give you possession back of the ball, which is always nice to see. Owen Craig here bringing the ball up, trying to get in a lane there and get an opportunity to crank a shot. Franklin wins it. They're taking it up the left side, looking for and finding player. It's going to be played out and be a Franklin throw-in. Looks like some mass substitution coming in for Franklin, and I'm not going to try to hit all those. Okay, play resuming with Franklin throw in. No, that'll be a Swain ball now. The right side of the field. Looking. Franklin wins the ball, plays it to the left. Oh, it's going to be a Franklin throw in again here. Got 9 minutes left in the first half. Franklin plays the ball up to the right-hand side, looking for that outside runner, and doesn't find it. He plays the ball up on the locker room. It will be a throw-in for Franklin. Throws it in. First touch by Swain. Always like to see that defensively. Shot taken, and fortunately, again, taken high. Goes high. It's going to be a free kick or a goal kick for Swain. Looks like Owen Craig's going to be taking the goal kick again. Owen looking for his options and lets her rip. Nicely done. First touch by Swain. Didn't get a real good touch on it, but we had the first touch. Franklin wins it, and it's going to be off of Swain for a Franklin throw. Off of Swain again. The Panthers will have the throw again. Throw in. Oh, nicely done. Cross and finish. It's going to make it 4-1. Franklin Panthers with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. Ulysses Patron Perez crossed that ball. I didn't get who actually finished it, but it's kind of a classic situation where he had it. Actually makes his pass a little backwards, back to the player in front of the goal, which makes it easy for that player to the angle that it's coming to him at, it's easy for him to finish it, and he was pretty much uncontested and was able to one-touch the ball into the goal. Franklin wins possession. Matthew Gray comes up fighting for it. Oliver Reyes making an attempt there. Kyle Wynn. Franklin gets this ball, passes it back into the middle, looking, passes it again to the middle. And had another cross and finish opportunity there, but that one went wide right. Owen Craig with the goal kick once again. It's up. And first touch by Franklin and one by Franklin and coming back our way. Ooh, dangerous touch there by Franklin that could have gone over the keeper's head. Good job by Cameron there to get his hands on it and drag that thing in. He punts it past the half line. First touch by Franklin. Franklin plays it up. Shot taken, well done, and scooped up by Cameron. It got a little bounce off his chest there. I think it was off his chest. I didn't see it real good, but that's, and he knows he's trying to play that ball with his hands. Every time you can, as a keeper, you want to catch that ball in your hands, even if it's right to your breadbasket. More times than not, you're wanting to catch it with the hands. So, oh, cross and finish. And that makes it 5-1 Panthers. Swain showing a little fatigue. Maybe in the back. And Franklin with the confidence. And what happens here, I mean, it's tough to, once the team starts rolling a little bit, Franklin is not worried about giving up a goal. Even if they do give up a goal, they know it's not going to be it's not going to change the outcome of the game. So that just gives them more confidence to get more people forward. And with that confidence, they're able to have a better chance in here because more people are up here in the attacking third of the field. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like the injury was to Landon Matz, who's our leading scorer and the kind of the go-to person that we've been going to. That also gives Franklin more, the Panthers more confidence without him up there to bring more people forward. Owen Craig playing it out. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. First touched by 3 times by Franklin. Franklin doing the giving and going, and that was a give and go and went out of bounds. Be a throw in by Matthew Gray. Matthew finds Owen Craig. Then he's trying to find runner over there on the right-hand side. Franklin coming. This ought to be played out by Helpman, Cannon Helpman. Be a throw in for Franklin. Franklin throws into the middle of the field to get a first touch shot, but he didn't hit it square, so it's wide right. It's going to be a goal kick for Swain. Three minutes left in the first half. Again, 5-1 Franklin. It's been all Franklin here since the first 10 minutes or so. Played out by Swain. It'll be a throw in for Franklin. First touch there by Swain. Nice defensive play by Owen Craig. Another throw in here for Franklin. Shot off the keeper. Played out by Swain. It will be a corner kick for Franklin. Yes. If he goes by what he's been doing, he's going to put it right at the 6-yard box. Header and in. Swain has been, fortunately, winning the most of that in the air right there on the defensively. but let one get in there on us that time and gave up the goal. Minute 47 left in the first half on that goal. That makes it 6-1, Franklin. Gray with the ball, passes it back to Owen Craig. Owen gets his pocket picked. Franklin keeps possession, beats a couple of players. It's going to be a one-on-one, and he shoots high. That's helped us tremendously tonight. Franklin's been putting a lot of balls over the goal. Obviously, we'd love to see Swain have a few shots here. The Swain goal earlier in the game was a pretty goal, cross and finish. I believe Owen Craig got that goal, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong there. Franklin has the ball in the 18 again. It's a cross and played defensively, not quite out of the box. Now defensively out. 35 seconds left in the first half. Matthew Gray with the ball. Hoping to play it out. He's looking for help. Obviously, I was talking about when they pack in with all their attacking players in the box, that means we have to have all of our players that we possibly can in the box defensively. And with 5.5 seconds left in the game, Panthers slip in their 7th goal of the half. It's going to make it 7-1 Panthers and lead by 6. As I said, 5 seconds, a little over 5 seconds left in the first half. Cameron Phillips, a little bumped up there. I think here Swain will probably take an opportunity to just play the ball back, let the 5 seconds expire, and then Matt Evans will be coming in for goalie. But I think Swain wants the opportunity to get in the locker room and talk about it a little bit here. Matt Gray's just going to play it as far as he can, and that's going to let time expire. And that'll be the end of the first half here. Swain Memorial Stadium. It's Franklin Panthers 7, the Maroon Devils 1. We'll be back for the second half. All right. We're back here at Swain Memorial Stadium for the second half. We've got a fresh 40 minutes on the clock and hopefully a fresh set of legs coming out of the locker room for your Maroon Devils, where Maroon Devils are trailing 7-1 here. Franklin takes early possession of the ball, gives and goes, and moving the ball up the field. Owen Craig wins the ball up on the right side, and he's trying to cross. Franklin wins the ball back. And drops the ball back to the keeper. Keeper swings it around. The other side, Swain wins the ball in this, takes the shot, wide left. Shot opportunity there by Matthew Gray. Punt by Franklin up the right-hand side. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Swain. Swain throws in. Owen Craig uses nice play by Helpman to win possession. Franklin's got a new goalkeeper in the game. The only other player on the roster listed as a goalkeeper is Will Sinclair, so we're going to go with that. He's a sophomore. Cannon Helpman's going to take the goal kick, it looks like, from the back, playing it out to, trying to hit Owen Craig. Shot taken, and it's high. Going to be another goal kick for Swain. See how we take this one. Looks like Owen Craig's going to come back in to take this goal kick. Again, 7-1 Franklin Panthers here. Just starting 3 minutes into the 2.5 minutes into the second half. Beautiful night here at Swain Memorial Stadium. The sun's behind a cloud or behind the mountain. Can't tell exactly where it's at, but either way, we are really cooled off after a hot day here. It's going to be out on Swain, be a throw in for Franklin. Shot taken, and a nice play by the Swain goalkeeper. Played up after the punch. First touch by Franklin. Tried to get the shot. Did get the shot off, but nicely played. Punted out. Ooh. Could be a foul. There we go. We got a free kick for Swain. Owen Craig to take the free kick. And he sends it up. First touch by Franklin. Matthew Gray plays it up. And that should have been last touch by Franklin. Yes, it'll be a throw in. Matthew Gray takes the throw. He's looking for Gavin Rowland. Didn't quite get what we wanted. Backed up by Clayton Schuler to Matthew Gray. Back to Schuler. Back to Gray. Gray makes a touch. Finds Cale Stevenson. Stevenson trying to get a shot off there, not quite able to. Gray comes back, lets it roll out of bounds because it'll be a Swain throw. Oop, he was looking for Owen Craig, and a little miscommunication there. So Franklin comes down the middle of the field with it, plays it off to the right. Helpman tries to get it out of trouble. Shot taken, and that was well played by the Swain keeper. Matthew Gray couldn't quite get the touch he wanted there on the ball, and wound up being first touched by Franklin. Ball stays in. Owen Craig makes a couple of moves and gets away, trying to push the ball past Cale Stevenson there, and wasn't able to get it past. Got a scary situation. Shot taken and goal. 33 minutes and 59 seconds left in the second half. That'll be the 8th goal for Franklin. Bring the goal score to 8-1. Gray plays the ball back. Craig. Switch, oh, trying to get it on the head. That's a tough ball to hit when you're, the ball's running away from you as you're coming in on it and trying to get a head on it and redirect it into the goal. Fortunately for us, it's a tough ball to hit. I'd mentioned earlier in the game that the ball was passed backwards. That makes it so much easier. If you can get that ball down to the end line and then pass and cross it backwards a little bit, for players running on to the ball, makes it a lot easier for them to square up and make good square contact on the ball to put it in, either whether you're hitting it with a head or with a foot or a volley, a half volley, anything you're doing, even if it's rolling on the ground. Rolling on the ground is the easiest. If there's no one in between you and you're crossing that ball, if you can leave it on the ground, all of a sudden that makes it a two-dimensional play instead of three-dimensional. If the ball's up in the air, I mean, it looks so much better and makes the highlight reels if you can cross that ball in the air and get a volley on it or a header on it and put it in. But the bottom line is, if you want to be successful on the finish, you're in much better opportunity if you can play that ball on the ground so that your runners running in, they don't have to deal with it three-dimensionally. They just have to deal with the rolling ball coming across the field. We have an injury on the field, so we're going to take a little break here. Stay tuned, and once the injury is taken care of, we'll be right back.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help others.
All right, we're back, about to resume play. Looked like the Franklin player is coming off on his own power. See how we're going to restart this here. Swain's making a substitution, taking the opportunity when free kick taken by Swain, played all the way up. might be wrong about the Franklin keeper. That might be the same keeper. I was looking at his uniform, looked awful clean, but I guess he really didn't have to make a whole lot of saves in the first half. I think it's a different guy. Played in by Franklin on the throw in, backed up to defense. He makes one little move so he can get a shot off and plays it a little high and wide right. It's going to be a goal kick for Swain. 31 minutes and 14 seconds left. Again, it's an 8-1 lead by Franklin. It's been all Franklin since early on in the game. Landon Matz went out in the first half, which out of the 10 goals that Swain have scored so far this season, he's responsible for 6 of them. So that was obviously a blow to the Swain offense. It'll be a Panther corner kick. Be a substitution. Alejandro Robles Perez coming into the game. An outswinger on the corner kick. He's putting it out in the 6-yard box. Swain wins the ball initially in the air. Still in play over there. No, it did go out of play for a corner kick, so it'll be another corner kick. And a right footer taking it from that side of the field is going to make the ball swing out away from the goal, so that's why we call it an outswinger. Oh, Franklin got the first touch on the ball, but was unable to get good contact on it. Swain doing a good job. Got all 11 in the, or 10 of the 11 in the 12-yard box there. That's going to go out for another corner kick. Cale Stevenson, the lone Swain Devil, standing at the middle of the center circle. Be an in-swinger here, taken from the other side of the field, and he will put the ball at about the 6. Well, and that ball makes it in for a goal. That's going to be the 9th goal for Franklin. It's going to make it 9-1 with 29 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half. Franklin's making a couple of substitutions here, about 3 of them, trio of substitutions. Matthew Gray drops the ball back to the defense, and you see Franklin here's moving the ball around back in the defense, trying to draw a few players from Swain kind of out toward the defense, and that'll open things up a little bit. Again, what you're wanting is as much space as possible on the attack. Helpman with the throw in. He finds Owen Craig. It's going to be a throw in for Swain. Nope. I'm sorry, the referee signaled wrong at first and then changed it. I'm assuming that was the correct way since Swain was walking away from the ball. They knew where it was going. Nice pass up to Cale Stevenson, and Stevenson's looking. That pass would have been offsides had he gotten into the play, and I might have been wrong on who made the pass. You know, that pass was to Stevenson, not by Stevenson, but Stevenson was in an offside position when the pass was made. The assistant referee went up with a flag, but it wasn't acknowledged by the center referee because it never became, he never really became in the play. Throw in, first touched by Swain, cleared up by Swain. Matthew Gray. Stevenson's going to have to watch. He's was living in offsides position up there a little bit. Played up, that's going to be a Swain throw. Matthew Gray coming to take the throw in. He was looking for Clayton Schuler up in the 12-yard box, but not quite able to get it there. Ooh, goes out for a Franklin throw in, drops it back to his defense. Nice play by the goalkeeper, comes up with the ball. Punted out to almost the half. Owen Craig coming up, trying to distribute. Nice touch by Coach. Coach Scott Klein over there got an opportunity and made the best of it. Evan Hall doing some work over there on the far side of the field. .25 minutes left in the second half. Again, 9-1 to the Franklin Panthers. Played out by Spencer Rowland there, senior. Be a Franklin throw in. Like maybe Owen Craig that cleared that ball up. Going to have a free kick for Franklin here, it looks like. Christian Chavez taking the free kick for Franklin. And he hits it well and hard, but a little wide left and maybe a little high. Frankie Velez coming into the game for Alejandro Robles Perez. No, I might have had to. No, he came in for Christian Chavez, I think. Swain plays it short. And that's going to be the game here. That makes it 10-1. I guess we have a 9-run mercy rule. So with 22 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second half, Franklin scores their 10th goal. And that will make it a final score of 10-1, the Franklin Panthers. Please join us again Wednesday for the next Swain men's soccer game, and we hope to see you then.